Alright, I think I got that sorted. Maybe, possibly. See how we go. What am I doing? So I need to turn the volume down on that. Yep. And I'll just make sure that I've got the mic up. I think it's up. It's up. Okay. Good to go. Alright. So I'm pretty much talking to myself right now, but I was going to just do some daily races on the UK account today, but I figure since they're going to switch over soon, tomorrow, I might as well try and get the most out of them now. So I'm going to do a bit on the Oceania account first. And I've established since my last stream that I can't actually switch between accounts while I'm streaming on the PlayStation, so that'll have to wait until I get a new laptop. So I might just do a stream in Oceania now and just do a little one, and then if I'm up for it, I might just jump onto the EMEA servers later, because I'm trying to build that up so I can get into a race with all the big boys over there in Europe. Well, it'll probably be a while before I'm racing with them, but it'd be nice to try and build that out, that account up and have a chance. So that's the plan. Alrighty, so I'm just in time for race A, and then I'm pretty sure I might just have time to jump straight into B after it. So I think we'll do that. I haven't really bought any cars on this account, but I guess I'll start with the Veyron. Correct tires, yes. Missing something. Alright, so we're going from the back. Do we recognise anyone? Nope. So I'll just do obligatory hello. Have a good race, I think. Got an itch in my throat. This race is actually super fun. I wish I'd done a bit more of it. I might do a bit more tomorrow before the dailies change over if I get a chance. reasonably good start for the Bugatti. I hope it's not going to be chaos here. Okay, not too bad. Oh, mate. Oh, dude. Thank you for saving me. That poor Indonesian guy. I had to use him to prevent me from spinning out, hitting the wall. Off you go then, off you go. Sorry, mate. Oh, well, okay, sorry. Alright, calm down. I can't see what he's doing. Okay, he's not happy with me, I think. Oops. I tried my best to avoid him, but yeah, I don't think he really appreciated that. Oh, it's all going down. Oh, mate. Oh, dude. Okay. That's the only thing that's a bit annoying about this race. Such a small layout and powerful cars, so if someone brakes suddenly in front of you and comes to a dead stop, it's really hard to avoid going into them in some of those tighter corners. But it's all good fun, you know, no one's losing rating, so it's good for a bit of fun, I think. I always like coming in these daily race A's with a couple of mates. I'm sure I didn't hit him. I'll have to watch the replay. Oh god, Danon goes now. Right, coming up on my friend here. Hopefully he's forgiven me since a couple of laps ago. Yo, JR mate, how you going? Just doing a bit of a quick late night stream on the Oceania account. I was gonna do some EMEA, but a bit later. But I figured I might just do a short one. Yeah, another day with the kids. Oh, you know, fatherhood's a beautiful thing, right? Is that what, if you're referring to your kids, which I'm guessing you are? Please don't take me out. Have you... Yeah, right, okay. Oh, beautiful. So I'm guessing you haven't really had a whole lot of time for
I love them,
iRacing then?
overrated.
Yeah, I love kids, but they're overrated. Oh, mate, tough stuff. Tough work, kids, aren't they? If you could put in as much time and effort as you into...
2 races all week.
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, being a bit starved of races then, mate. I bet you'd like to be doing more. Because the, yeah, the iRacing looked awesome. I could get stuck right into that, man. It looks so cool.
Left a thumbs up.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I don't think we made too many friends in that one. The bloke behind me got a bit testy at me. But there was no intention, so...
Hey, Wolffy, waving hand.
Sausage! What's happening, mate? Hope you're well. Thank you for joining, sir. Alright, I'm just going to say thanks for the race, and I'm going to get out of here before I get abused. No, it wasn't that bad. But, yeah, I've got to rush if I'm going to get to race B. Alright, looks like we'll just sneak in. I'd really like to give the Ford GT a go here, but...
Got a lot of family in Port Lincoln.
Oh, right. Mate, beautiful, beautiful spot, Port Lincoln. Yeah, I would have liked to have used the Ford GT. I really like the Ford GT. It's just fun to drive, man. Get some mad oversteer into the corners that you can just use. But I'm not a game.
How's everything on the other side of the world?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Not too shabby. It's always good on a weekend, isn't it? You know, I'll wake up tomorrow morning not feeling quite the same, but I'll make the most out of it. So I'm glad I got to do a second stream. I'm going to try and push myself to at least do some streams on the weekend, and then if I can, maybe get 1 or 2 in during the week if I've got time or whatever. So yeah, nice. It's all just, you know, plodding along, trying to get better, trying to push towards A+. So hopefully that can happen soon if I apply myself. Alright, who do we have here? Okay. I think I've raced most of these guys before. It's been a little bit chaotic, first corner of this race on the Oceania servers. Well, it was this afternoon anyway. Just really got to play survival for the first lap and avoid getting punted. But once the field spreads out a bit, it's not too bad. Got a really itchy throat. It's probably from the bloody vaping. Alrighty, I hope the sound's alright, guys. Still haven't quite got the hang of what I'm meant to do exactly with it. Actually, I left it on 0. But I've just been leaving it where I had it for my last stream, and it seems to be okay. So if it's a bit too loud for you guys, just let me know, and I'll drop it.
Sound is all right.
Cool. Thanks. Okay. Oh good, it's not a Ford GT behind me. They just approached too quick at the start. Every time I get hit at the start of this race, it's usually from a Ford GT. They get the jump on you when you're using the pug. Come on mate, get out there. Push, push, push. Let's get away from these blokes. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'll leave you alone. I'm not going to push at you. But let's just break away. Pushing a bit too hard. God, he's going to go for this. No, he's not. Thank you, sir. Thank you for having some common sense. It's much appreciated. I don't get that a whole lot. Pardon my horrible habit, but it's better than smoking. Oh, it's all kicking off up the front here. Old mate behind me's pushing. Actually, I think before the races change over tomorrow night, I might actually have a bit of a go on the in the Ford GT. I might just do it on one of the other accounts though. That's the thing about when you start to get your DR up to a slightly better level, you get a bit clingy and you want to hold on to it. Become overly cautious. I want to try and break out of doing that, you know. If you don't take the risks, then you're not going to get the rewards. Especially with streaming, I've only been doing a couple of tracks because I'm not confident enough yet to do it in tracks that I'm not comfortable with, you know. But hopefully that can improve as I do. Yeah, nice little fake, man. Smart. Don't give him the slip. Don't give him the slip. I'm trying not to hit you, mate. I'm trying. Alright, it's yours. It's yours. That was a smart little dummy. Right before the last corner onto the straight, he moved out wide like he wasn't going to try and have a go. So I went wide on the final corner, and he was there just waiting. Very smart. Come on, Phil. Maybe if he didn't have any slip and I got a better run onto the straight. Oh, good on him. That was a good move and push.
GG.
Thanks, mate. I just realised there's two guys behind me who are A+, and the two guys ahead of me are A+, so that's got to be alright for the odd points. If I could just try and be consistent. It'll be good. Rising Sun Massa T28. Alright. Oh well, at least it wasn't too eventful. I needed a nice quiet one to start with. Just try and ease into it. Alrighty. Unfortunately, this week's dailies don't lend themselves too well to switching across unless you want to just go, into daily A. So I could do a daily C. What's it, 25? Yeah, I could probably do a daily C, but I think I might just stick with daily B for the moment. And then maybe some daily A. Probably not going to have a huge stream. I wouldn't mind breaking it up, so I might just have a short one now. And then if I'm up for it, maybe jump over onto the EMEA servers because unfortunately it means stopping the stream because I'm streaming on PlayStation. So last time I was streaming, I hadn't even thought about that, and all these people jumped onto the stream, and I just thought,
Oceania servers any better than in Europe?
I don't think so. I mean, it's pretty good if you pick your slots. Wasn't too bad last night. There was some really good races out last night. This afternoon wasn't too bad, but I've had some really good races in Europe, and I mean, obviously I've seen some really good races out of the Europe, Middle East, Africa service. So that's what I'm aiming for. That's where I want to try and get to. Obviously it'll be a bit of a I mean, there's just some really good quality racing out there, you know. And when Fat was streaming regularly, I was Fat VK. When Fat VK was streaming regularly on YouTube, I was watching a lot of his races, and they were just the sort of races I wanted to try and get amongst one day if I can get myself up to that level. So I figure I might try acclimatizing now, and hopefully by the time I get up to an A+ on that account, I might feel confident enough to mix it with some of the big boys there. But I mean, yeah, it's good. There's good racing everywhere if you know, if people are on. There's some great races over here, but a lot of people are heading over to the EMEA service for yeah, they just, if they all migrate over there, well then, you know, there's not going to be as many of those good quality drivers here, is there? So I'd always encourage people from other regions to get an Oceania account and come over and race us as well. You know, that's always a good thing. I think we do have a lot of the Gran Turismo races from the Oceania region, Australia in particular. They've got their own kind of, you know, their own little unwritten rules and stuff as well, so it can be a bit weird sometimes. I find a lot of Aussies can be a little bit pushy sometimes, you know. I mean, you get that with people from everywhere, I guess, but yeah, I feel like sometimes, I guess each area has its own etiquette to a certain extent. I'm not going to beat that time unless I really push. It took me a while to get that 140, to get the 145.6. I'll have a try. Ah, it's way too wide. Okay, it's not going to happen this lap. I won't have enough time, so I better restart. Although out lap is always a little bit slower, so you've really got to try and push that first corner if you want to get it close to the sort of pace that you'd have after a couple of laps. Plus there's the tyre temp thing. No, should do. Stick with it though. Maybe I'll pull something out at the last second. Miraculously perfect these last 3 or 4 corners. Just out of nowhere. Can happen. Jinx myself. Yeah, your chances of my chances of bettering my time on an out lap are pretty minimal. Tyre temp's just not there. Usually if I'm trying to get a decent quali, I'll go out and just do a couple of laps of just, you know, warming up the tyres.
Doing this week's races, I've been enjoying AX recently.
You've been enjoying... Oh, mad. Bro, I've seen a lot of people getting into ACC. Are you... that's a good thing. Are you on PS5 or are you on PC? I mean, console or PC?
PS5.
Cool, because I've got a couple of friends who've started doing it recently. And it's a good thing, you know. I think with the last update, things got quite a bit better. It feels a lot better to me anyway. And I mean, surely...
Hey everyone, waving hand, waving hand.
Hey, what's up? How are you, DMC? Surely if more people, you know, if more people get into it on console, they'll keep improving it. Because yeah,
see waving hand, smiling face with smiling eyes.
I think it's heaps better than when it first came out, and I've bought all the DLCs and stuff now, so I really want to use it, you know.
There are 4 meters waving hand.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate that we always get our updates a couple of months later than they do on PC, and you know, also we don't have LFM, but there are some decent servers apparently, and some of my mates have been getting into server racing on ACC, like the, what is it, I think League of the Americas or something, or American Racing League, ARL. He reckons that's pretty good, so I wouldn't mind checking that out. And yeah, especially if they've got some sort of like mid-length format races, I'd really like to get into that, you know, or even endurance. We were talking about it the other night. These are great for, you know, these races are great for little hopping races, hopping, have a bit of fun. But I wouldn't mind some longer format races, you know, where you take the time to...
Shadow has a Discord and is trying to organize some league races maybe.
Oh yeah, nice. Okay. I need to get out there and amongst it. I've only just started using Discord and stuff, but it seems like a really good way to... Oh, I felt like I was going to run into him there. Yeah, I've only just started using Discord and stuff, but it seems like a good way to stay connected with everyone and, you know, stay abreast of things like that. Because, yeah, without LFM here, we're going to have to really rely on some decent server races like that. Oh, wow. This thing can be hard to pull up when someone breaks early in front of you. And the thing is over here as well, even if you're on PC and you get on the LFM servers, the servers don't tend to be too good apparently. Oh, here, so people are getting a really high ping. So that's unfortunate. I mean, I don't see a whole lot of Aussie sim races on the LFM servers. But maybe that's why, I don't know. I'm sure there's ways around it, but I'm guessing that those ways incur a bit of a cost. And I'm on a pretty limited budget, to be honest. Oh, dude. Oh, God. Yeah, that's the way, boys. Well done, well done. I managed to avoid hitting that bloke, and then they all just clean me up. Off you go.
Hey Wolffy, mate.
Neon, what's up, man? Hope you're well, buddy. You came just in time. Thankfully you missed me getting absolutely demolished. Tires are going to be dirty as hell.
I think on LFN they've primarily focused on Europe, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. But, you know, there's no reason why we can't have...
Never happened low.
Yeah. If you didn't see it, it didn't happen.
Looking forward to your streams.
Yeah, if
and smiling face with smiling eyes.
I mean, if they can have LFM and it's predominantly you know, for Europe, then there's no reason why we can't have some decent servers over here, other than participation, of course, which could obviously be a pretty heavy contributing factor. But yeah, that's why I'm always pushing people to, if you've got ACC, get on and give it a go. Like, it is, it can be a little bit involved, but I've noticed a lot of people who really couldn't be bothered before actually giving it a go now. And now that we've got update version 1.9, effectively, I mean, it's pretty close. All the settings are pretty much the same as it was on 1.9.1 for PC. So we can use tunes, like we can share tunes with each other and stuff. There's a guy who I'll pin him in the comments actually when I remember. So there's this guy who's got a YouTube account, and he just basically shares ACC setups, you know. or setups for anything, but predominantly it's been ACC. And I tried one out the other day and it was really good, man. And he's doing it he's on PC, so. And he does a lot of setups that are just like base setups, and then you can, you know, he doesn't make them too geared in any one direction, so, you know, they're proper base setups, and it's really easy to build up your own setup out of them. So yeah, he's cool. I'm all about that. Don't get me wrong, I think there's a place for things like Dave Academy, but I'm not really big on the idea of spending money on setups. I actually enjoy setting up the car myself. That was a bit of a blunder. Yeah, oh, well, I feel like I'm in the groove a bit now, but not so much at the start of the race. Oops, I stayed in for second. What am I doing? Yeah, a good start's so important in this race, especially around these guys. I think so. I've always enjoyed doing that too, you know. That's the whole reason I made this channel in the first place, was just to share tuning. Like, I like the whole idea of sharing tunes and comparing tunes and racing with your own tunes against people, and especially, you know, if you're on a track where you can use different styles of setup, you know. And one guy goes for the low downforce, high top speed setup, and another guy goes for the slightly higher downforce, you know, control cornering setup, you know, making setups to suit your driving style or suit a track. I love all that stuff, you know. That's what sort of racing is about for me. Not doing myself any favours there. So I really need to try and remain in the top half of the pack. Although it shouldn't be too bad. There was a couple of A+ in there. But when we've got, you know, mixed lobbies where there's B's and stuff, I really don't want to be dropping too far back. See, that's not too bad. Everyone ahead of me's mostly A+.
Thumbs up.
Neil, how are you, mate? Thank you for coming in again. Thank you, sir.
Hey, Neil.
Really appreciate you guys coming in. Thanks for the race. Not sure who bloody smashed me, but thank you to you as well. Alright, how long have I got? So 10 minutes. I'm thinking, provided I keep an eye on the time, there might be just enough time to go in and do a couple of hot laps at this, because I've been trying to just at least get like silver or whatever on my alt accounts. Just, it's a good way of making money, isn't it, you know?
I've got to go now. The one Frank is starting.
Alright, Sausage Man, thank you so much for dropping in, bro. It's really nice to see you and I appreciate it. Thanks, man. I'll catch you real soon, yeah? Okay, so
sausage.
I should have...
Sorry I missed your first stream.
Who are you talking to, DMC? Me? You were there at my first stream, weren't you? Or are you talking... So much understeer. Slash oversteer. Okay, that can be my tyre warming lap. Oh man, this thing's just got too much bolos. Alright, I gotta remember to watch the time. I should have got a better entry there. Feel. Alright, 7 minutes. God, that's shocking. There's a lot of lock on this differential, so you can really use the gears to... You can really use the gear compression to slow you down. You just gotta like smash through them, smash through the downshifts. That's a better start. Kind of like with the Group 1s, the Group C cars at Le Mans. Sounds like you're just wasting a whole lot of rev, but it's actually, it's gripping and really slowing the car down. Too late. Had to stick my toe in the water then just to top it off. That should be a silver, I think. Whoop. Bit wide there. I think a 13.8 was gold, so, oops. I think a 13.8 was gold, so if I can, I think that should be silver. There you go. It should be safe, I think. 15.269. Ooh, maybe not. Anyway, for a couple of laps, that's alright. handy meal for a couple of laps. It's good since they started paying us better for both online races and for the time trials, and now we've got pretty much a time trial each week, so there's really no need to grind to buy cars anymore. And I actually enjoy doing time trials too, so usually I'll go on to my main account and gold them, and then hop on to when I hop onto my alt account, so just I'll already know what I'm doing, so I can at least like get a silver. Not really enough time there for a lap, so I'm not going to bother. Any of you guys been doing any, have anyone been playing F1 2023? I just got it the other night. I just started playing it the other night. It's pretty cool. I like it. I haven't played a whole lot of F1 before, and I think the only one I ever played was years and years ago on like PS2 or something. Really old one of the first F1s, I'm guessing. But yeah, it's awesome. I just like the way it's laid out. Sorry guys, I'm just texting a mate back. Alrighty. Okay, all the same lads. Looks like I'm the only Aussie here. These guys are all pretty cool to drive with though. A lot of the guys up the front, very considerate racers. So if I can keep myself in the top half of the pack, I'll be happy. It should be good for at least not losing DR that way. Oh, sorry, man. Oi! Christ almighty, mate. Some of these guys just do not know how to let off the accelerator. Alright, I'm not finishing last. Oh, more chaos up ahead. Ah, Christ. I was concentrating too much on getting past them before they unghosted. Missed my brake marker. Wow, that race is just a write-off. I need to take note of whoever the fool was at the start that didn't have the common sense to get off the accelerator when he was sideways in the pack, so I can avoid him in the next race. I set myself up for failure then when I said I'm not coming last. It's pretty much straight away afterwards I messed up that first corner. Oh dear, probably won't even catch this bloke. Nope. Nope. Oh, that's right, it's not over. Kept thinking that was the last lap. Probably a pen. Not that it matters. Back here. Okay, that wasn't ideal. But I guess I need to learn if I don't want to suffer that sort of fate, I've got to just push a bit at the start instead of taking it so easy. Because the second anything goes wrong or I've got to brake early, they just swamp me and smash me. So I nearly got myself to blame. He's sorry. I guess you gotta say no worries, haven't you? Okay. How long am I going for? Okay, I'm probably not going to stay on too long on the Aussie service. I might finish up with one more race and then have a bit of a break for an hour or two and see what the EMEA servers are like. So what's the time over there? Yeah, so it's sort of mid-afternoon. It'd be good to try and get onto the EMEA servers just as I'm guessing everyone will be sort of jumping on late afternoon, early evening. I'm hoping so anyway. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, let's do one more. Maybe I can improve my time a little bit so that it's better for tomorrow. It'd be nice to be able to start a race tomorrow before they change the races over. Start a race from right at the front, or even pole some of these guys. Give myself a chance at beating some of the A+ drivers, because I'm not doing myself any favours being amongst the back markers here. Being amongst the back of the pack, I mean. Do at least 1 or 2 good laps here. See if I can get into the low 145s. It's not going to do it. Good exit, good exit. not 145 material. That's for sure. Way off. Hint, hint. Turned it back on right as I coughed.
GL.
Thanks, man. I'll see if I can sort of at least keep some sort of a semblance of a decent race before I finish. Hasn't been too good so far. I need to avoid the carnage at the back. Yeah, I know you're there, mate. You don't have to push me and tell me. All right. Thank God we're through that lap. couldn't turn in too far because I felt like old mate had his nose right near my tail. Then he was going to absolutely send me. Using a lot of the bottom end of second gear there. It's lucky it revs high. Otherwise that thing would have just bottomed out then. They can brake so much later in the Ford GT in some corners. I see that guy come right up behind me at the end of most laps. Don't. Oh mate, you almost stuffed me up then. Ah. Yeah, just chuck a penalty on too, why not? I just feel like I'm not aggressive enough to be racing these guys right now. You're not doing yourself any favours, mate. You're taking yourself out of the slip. And I've got a penalty. I guess he's happy with P6. Well, at least I didn't get punted this time. Any pens? Any scraps for me to pick up? Oh, maybe one. No, not going to be enough. Dang. Well, at least I'm in the top half of the field. So I can cop losing to the A+ drivers.
GG.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Legend. Thank you for hanging around, man. I appreciate it. Were you going to stream? I heard someone mention something about... Oh, they were talking about a vid. Because I might leave it there for now. I feel like I'm not going to be really gaining any DR or getting any decent racing if I stay on this server right now.
I'm streaming from tomorrow.
Oh yeah? Mad, bro. I'm there. I'll be there, man.
Low.
No, it's hard to get started, man. I procrastinated for the first, like, I don't know, I got the camera, like, I don't know, 2 months ago, and it just, like, sat there. I used it to basically show my ugly head off in a couple of my videos, but it just sat there. But I guess my excuse was that I was using my headset microphone. I've got a really good audio mic, but I can't use it because I'm streaming from PS5. So without a laptop, I can't use my audio interface. So I went and got this, and I thought, yeah, that'll be the push I need, you know, that'll get me started. And yeah, I just sort of let it slide for a little while. Went and got these, and I was like, yep, that'll get me started. And in the end, I just had to push myself to do it.
I'm trying to learn OBS and stream elements.
Yeah,
Lots to learn.
yeah, heaps to learn. That's what I'm gonna have to try and sort out next, man. You know. But yeah, I guess all with time, you know. But yeah, look, I've got you on my PSN. If you're gonna stream, man, no matter what time, just send me a heads up and I'll be there. But yeah, thanks for hanging around, man. Thanks for keeping me company. I'm gonna have a bit of a break and just freshen up and stuff, have something to eat, have a coffee, and probably jump onto the EMEA servers.
Awesome, will do, mate.
And might stream that just for the sake of it. You know, there might not be many people around at the moment, but there should be at least some decent people on the servers racing. So I want to try and get amongst it, you know, since that's where I want to try and be racing in the future. So yeah, all right. Well, thanks for coming along, man. Thanks for hanging out with me, and yeah, I appreciate it. And I'll catch you either on the track or on your stream or wherever. Thanks, dude.
TC, mate. See you soon.
Take care. All the best.